Alrighties, well, I missed a day, but I I'm feeling well enough today that I feel like I should pick this up again. Um, Stomach. If it's not one thing, it's another. Yesterday, my stomach just started killing me, and I tried a variety of different. I did Tylenol, and then paused on the Tylenol, did Dilaudid. That was a little better. Anyways, then I was like, you know what? Because I noticed when I do something too acidic, it really hurts. And I get gas and everything. And so I was like, okay. I had some Gas X. I tried that, but it was like not the right quite the thing. So this morning, Blessed Lana picked up some Pepto Bismol and some other like Tums like tabs, and I took those today, and just little by little, the stomach got coated, and I'm feeling way less pain there now. It still comes back, and if it comes back, then I take the Pepto Bismol. I'll probably have to get a couple more bottles, but it's the symptom management. Let comfort be thy guide. So I'm doing the thing that will cut the pain, and Dilaudid gives me weird dreams, and it makes me drowsy, but it seems to be the best of all of the options right now. So unless we find like an injectable form of morphine, which I did ask my nurse for, I'm gonna stick with Dilaudid as needed. It's what works right now, and yeah, it's interesting. I told David I think what's happening is, the worst kind of fat you can build is fat around your internal organs, and I think I had loads of it because all the toxins and what have you related to the cancer and other things, just over time, environmental toxins. I think that as I have digestive issues, right? Okay. I basically am in bowel rest right now, where I'm just doing little bits of liquid and throwing most everything up. But luckily, the baby food is staying down, so I'm getting some nutrition, but it has to be a base nutrition, not an acidic nutrition. So it's hard actually to find base nutritions. Sorry for my English. Most of the food that we buy is acidic, and it's just tough. Anyways, the base stuff is the good stuff, but it's also what hurts because it requires more digestive energy to break down. So I'm kind of like in this conundrum. But anyways, I'm not too worried because I still have plenty of fat that the body, fat reserves that the body is slowly using as I stay in ketosis. And it's a normal, natural thing for the body to do that. And I think the reason why my little vortex down by the stoma, like why my intestines went back into my abdominal cavity where they should be, is because I've slowly but surely been getting rid of fat and toxins and some cancerous material. And as that goes, then the intestines have space and they fall back into the cavity where they're supposed to be. That is a blessing, but it is shaking things up quite a bit in there. Different. I mean, I have had that vortex kind of stable shooting out poop since November. And so it's a new thing, and it's a big adjustment for the body. And at the same time, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm not controlling very well for the blood clots. And so, wow, like my inner thigh can really hurt sometimes. And it's full of broken capillaries and internal bruising. And I, again, don't know sometimes if that's a good or a bad thing. I mean, obviously, pain is bad, but, I'd rather have blood clots pop, I guess you could say, and heal down there than travel up to my heart and pop or whatever. So, David checked my back, and everything's looking good in terms of, like, I'm not leaking anymore. So I don't need the pee bag on the back, and that's a blessing. One less thing to manage. Um, so yeah, I guess, it's amazing, but it's just like I shed one problem and then get another. I think Heavenly Father is really, He's slowing me down, and He's wanting me to focus on taking care of myself in a big way. Like, Allison, this is your body, and you probably didn't do as well as you should have taking care of it, and now you get to pay the price. Like, there's no way around but through. So, take care of your body to the end. And that's why it's just so important I'll have another tip that's just about health, but don't do what I did and overstress or overtax the body, especially if you are introverted energy. This world is an extroverted world, but if you're an introvert, you have to go slow and be methodical and get your quiet time and just honor that, because otherwise you max out your nervous system, and then in that state you break down. That is one of the contributing factors to cancer, is a shattered nervous system, or a fragile nervous system, not a resilient nervous system. So anyways, I actually should share that too when I do my health bit. When I was down in Arizona, I learned this other clinic kind of compares to the Envita clinic in Arizona. They do slightly different therapies, but they have a lot of the same philosophy. And he has a really cool chart that shows the 12 cofactors of most cancers. And I think it's wisdom. And the other wisdom is in that book, the Radical Remission book, because this is lots of different cases of cancer. And when you look at, from a high level, lots of different cases, the patterns that you see are a little more reliable than if you're just looking at yourself as a sample of one. So anyways, okay, enough about present. The topic for today, or the tip for today, is dreaming. And it's funny that I picked this as a tip, but I've always had really interesting dreams, and I just wanted to share, like, a glimpse into some of the good dreams. When I was little, I dreamt I was a princess, and my prince, of course, he would bring a piece of clothing or jewelry or something to accentuate my beauty, leave it at the windowsill of my castle until I was fully dressed, and then he came and he got me in his carriage and took me away. And it was a dream inspired by a children's book, The Seven Princesses. And I just believe that dream has some deeper meaning about preparing us for the celestial kingdom, and all of these experiences that hurt. Oh, they hurt lately, this pain management thing. Um, pain and food have been a big challenge for me in this whole journey. And social support, I just crave it. I want somebody in the room with me at all times. uh, I know I have angels. So. But, anyways, these challenges that we go through and that we practice overcoming, and sometimes I just pray out loud, "Oh, dear God, please help me. Dear Jesus, succor me, because that is what you came for. Please, if there's pain that is not necessary, take it away." And He does. And I'm so grateful for those moments when He answers my prayers. And when He doesn't, it's because I need a solution. And I found Pepto Bismol today, and it helped. And now I have another tool for when the chemicals in my digestive system get all out of whack. I need to be careful because I know over base can make just as many issues as over acidity, but it's harder to do. So, anyways, I know that dreams like that, they can be a little guidepost for us and a comfort, because they tell us, you're on a good path. And this is all going to come together in a beautiful way. And Dad said that once to me, I remember, and the Spirit confirmed. And I know that all these experiences that I've had are going to bless me in the next life. I've had really weird dreams because of the pain meds and hallucinations and things like this. And I think I should David's been emphasizing this, and I think I should say it. Not all influences that come into your mind are positive and are good. And when the adversary sends negative, dark stuff, or you get a haze of darkness, which is more like my experience, in your dreams, you have to disregard it and fight back with, the Tabernacle Choir music, or even better, wake up, read your scriptures, put on the full armor of God, go into your day with strong intention and purpose. And when you do that, it blows Satan out of the water. He can't mess with you. It's when we are kind of lazy, which I have been in some of these past days, a little bit unconscious, that we get kind of driven to and fro in the water, like it says in James 3:5. And so I think you need to really care for yourself spiritually and prepare yourself every day so that you're not bothered by those negative energies that can come. I've had dark dreams. I had one dream where a hand by itself was sort of like groping at the Book of Mormon and trying to throw it away. But the feeling was evil. And anyways, like those things are real. Spirits are real, evil and good. And if we don't acknowledge them, we'll be controlled by them in some manner. And so it's just really important to, be conscious and not drift spiritually. So, yeah, dreams. Listen to their dreams. They have something to say. And if you are living righteously, you will have beautiful dreams. I've had a couple of beautiful dreams that I've shared with the family during this cancer experience. I don't think I'll share them now, but the one I will share is the image. It's a beautiful image that came to me. These things that come to me, so I know they're not of my own imagining. But this image I love, and it is the image of me with the masculine or Heavenly Father on the right holding my hand, the feminine or Heavenly Mother holding my hand on the left, and walking with me, and the Spirit blowing behind me, and Christ in front of me preparing the way, like literally digging and preparing a path. And with those four sources, divine helps working in my favor, there's no way that I am going to fail in the face of the adversary. As long as I keep my hands in their hands, I'll be okay. And that image is just so beautiful. It really strengthens me. And that was a special witness to me. That was a way God could communicate to me that He loves me. And that I'm safe and I'm okay, even though I'm not in a marriage covenant relationship. I'm in the divine covenant relationship with them. And that marriage relationship will come in all its dominion and all of its beauty and power. So, anyways, it's just dreams. Keep yourself dream, as in daydream. I think it's important to daydream, but also keep yourself worthy to receive spiritual manifestations through dreams, and treasure them when they come, because they're guideposts that will help you get home. That's all for tonight. I'm really glad that I did this, even though I'm kind of, my legs are better. My stomach's a little better now. Let's see how tomorrow goes. I'll just keep focusing on me, taking care of this beautiful body, and see where things go. I love you very much. Good night.